You're live.
The broadcast is live.
There you
You
go.
are live.
Yay.
Sit over here and draw Captain while I used to talk. Did I grab the one pin that doesn't work?
So hopefully, I don't know. Let me go back up to comments. Can you see the
Awesome.
welcome on there now?
This is Live with Dorothy. I found
Yep.
us.
Awesome. Yay.
Yeah, I can see it.
We are live.
And then this is just live on YouTube right now. What's so funny?
Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just excited that it's working.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what did I do wrong?
No, I'm just excited because it's working.
Yes, awesome. And you can see all of the.
Is that Souther?
Souther.
Souther?
Your last name's Souther, right?
Yes.
Okay. Take a person that doesn't know how to pronounce names.
You're word with names.
Like well, some names are spelled weird. Like mine's spelled weird. A lot of people call me Eleanor. So like.
You look like an Eleanor.
I look like a Vivian.
You look like a Vivian. That's worse. I shouldn't say that. Vivian's not a bad name.
You just say what's her name.
Our neighbor's name was Vivian. I loved her. She moved.
Aww.
She moved to Georgia because her health was so bad. So she moved down there with her son.
Okay.
To try to avoid the weather up here, which I can't blame her for that. I got this magazine, and it's a catalog. It is Prairie Moon Nursery. It's a free catalog, but they send like stuff for native seeds and plants. They have the cutest little pictures, and they put them in. I don't know if you can see them. They're all like automatically in little squares and like little strips.
Oh wow!
I mean, they're super. I mean, look at this page. I mean, like everything on the page you can use.
Oh hi!
I mean, I don't care about the customer favorites because I can put lace or something on there. Hi, Kim. Kim's in the house.
Hey! Hi, Kim.
And then like this one is little circles. So how perfect is that?
Yeah, because you can just punch them out.
Yeah, and there's 2 pages of the circles.
Oh my goodness!
And that's just the first 4 pages of the catalog.
And what is it called?
It's called Prairie Moon Nursery.
Prairie Moon.
And then and then there's 2 more pages. Like this one's just all wild grasses and stuff. Prairie and it hasn't even got into the main catalog. When you get into the main catalog, let me try to pull this up here so hopefully it's not moving too much. It's got like the plant, the name of the plant, and it tells all about it.
Wow.
And they're like really bright, vivid colors. I mean,
what kind of paper is it? Is it good paper?
It's like any kind of catalog, but it seems to be a little bit thicker than like not your cheap catalogs that you get. But I mean, it like sort of like magazine paper. I mean, it's pretty thick. It's not super delicate. Wow. But and then there's like they have a whole bunch on butterflies and stuff too. So there's a bunch of pictures with like butterflies, bees and butterflies on the flowers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order one from them for sure.
It's nice. Oh look, this is all. Look, there's even a caterpillar. This is all the butterfly stuff.
Oh wow! So you can. They have all the stuff to make butterfly gardens.
Yes. Well, and they do like when farmers plant big fields and stuff. Of like milkweed and stuff to try to help the butterflies and stuff. That's what they do. But they're they're not a super. I mean, it's glossy, but it's not super glossy. I think if you put just like a little bit of like matte Mod Podge across it,
right,
it would strengthen the page, but it would dull that glossiness down too.
Oh yeah.
Or if you went in and used a tea bag and Mod Podged over top of it, it would show through the tea bag, or even like your napkins, and would give it like almost like a fabric-y, sort of like a material type look to it where it went through.
Oh, wow.
I love the pictures in this thing are just...
Yeah, they're so
I've had it forever. Look, it's a hummingbird.
You've had this forever and you haven't used it?
It's... Okay, I'm a big gardener, and I have a big, huge herb bed, and I garden, and I took a class. I'm actually certified in herbal medicine. So yeah, I have herbs and all this stuff. So it was with my seed catalogs, and I was going through my old seed catalogs and found it, and I was like, oh, I never even thought about using them.
Oh, goodness.
And then like these pages are all grasses.
Yeah.
Kim, right now I'm sorting through these and I'm cutting them out to reuse them. It's even got some charts back here that, like, with botanical names and common names, it would be really cute.
Right. Yeah, that would look really good in your
Yeah, and that color is real pretty. Well, yeah, because you could, put coffee and tea dye on the back of it.
Yep.
Or, well, like this page, I probably would just cut because it would have the form on it, which would look even better. Nice. Oh, here's little bitty squares. Are you making another envelope, Penny?
Yes.
Penny's making envelopes. I'm making messes.
I really like that envelope. And I wanted to do one with the vintage thing, with the vintage theme.
I've seen the one where, hold on.
Okay, that's better. See, my camera don't have to be so right on top of everything as it does when I'm gonna do just Facebook Live. So
I went to Hobby Lobby the other day, and they had one of the coupons where you can get a sale item and you get 25% off your whole order, or 20. It was Michael's, and you get 20% off your whole order. So I got these, and I seen Pam doing those, and I thought, these texture plates would be great for that.
Oh wow!
Like this one's a floral,
right?
And it is gorgeous. And then this one is let's see which one this one is. Oh, this is the Foundry, the one that has almost like the steampunky.
Oh, wow. Pretty.
These were the only ones that they had, or I'd have got more. And then they had the wood grain, and I thought, oh, that's perfect for any kind of nature journal.
Yes.
I mean, any kind of card with wood grain you can put with anything. So I got these, and they were only $8, which isn't bad. And then I turned around and got 20% off. So I only paid like $6 and 20 some cents a piece. But
wow,
I mean, they're
good.
I mean, look how deep embossed those are. So I mean, they're gonna do really good. But these are the 3D, even the other side. So I thought this would be perfect to, put vintage photo ink on, or even the, like espresso or one of those, and run through.
Right.
And it would have that brown over the coffee dye. I was excited about that. And then get that one little one right there at the very end. And then I got one I've been eyeing people doing, and I have a Cricut maker.
Oh, you do?
So I really, yeah. Oh, we don't want to talk about me and my machines.
Yeah, let's talk about
I have a Big Shot, and I have the vintage ones that does like all the metal embossing.
The Vagabond?
And no, it's the little brown one. It's the vintage.
Oh, okay. The little
it presses like copper and metals and stuff. I've got that, but you can run regular dyes through it too.
Uh-huh.
I have that. Let's see. Well, the Big Shot I have is the Quilters edition, which is like the big huge one.
Oh, okay.
And then I have the little texture boutique because I found that for $3.99 at my Goodwill. And so I was like, okay, I can't beat that. And I paid, I think, $6 for new plates on it because the plates weren't with it. So I ended up spending $9 on a texture boutique. You can't beat that.
No.
And then one Christmas, my husband bought me the Scan and Cut, and I had that. So I have a brother Scan and Cut, the two, and I used it and everything else. And then Penny,
yes.
Is there any way that you can back your camera up a little bit? Kim said she can't see. They can't see what you're doing.
Okay.
Oh, look at her go. You've got lots of space there. Oh, I love that rose. Is gorgeous.
Didn't see that before, did you?
All I could see was the envelope. Hey, Penny, did you look at the screen?
Yes. I seen it about the same time you were saying that because I was listening to you. You know how we get kind of focused on what we're doing and you're listening. I wasn't even looking. I'm sorry.
Which I love that because you can throw that up there when you don't see it, which makes it nice.
I got you, Kim. Is that better? Now you can see all the mess.
Oh, wow. That looks like mine.
Looks like mine.
And then I got this. Anyway, because I had the Cricut Maker.
There's my space. This is my space to work right here.
That's funny. But I have one of these. I got this is one of the Thinlits that has the pockets. Have you seen people using those?
Yeah, I got one of them. I've got one of them too.
But I'm like, okay, I can die cut one of these and then scan it in my Cricut Maker and make it any size I want to.
Oh, hell. I never thought of doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Giggles was in the room.
Really? She's fine. She's 14. She's okay. Yes.
I never
make it the same size of your whole page. All of your die cuts. Do you have a Cricut or a Scan and Cut or anything like that?
I have a Scan and Cut. Yes.
Yes, you can scan anything and resize it.
Ladies,
I never thought about doing.
I know. I didn't either. It was about 3:00 in the morning, and I was, for whatever reason, you wake up and you can't sleep, right? And I'm laying there. Hi, Trisha. And just, goofy stuff runs through your head, in the middle of the night.
Yes.
And I went there and I'm like, wait a minute. I can scan all my dies and make them different sizes.
That's awesome.
I never thought about it.
I never thought about that either. That is awesome.
So I'm like, really? So I can cut them all out in white cardstock and then put them on black cardstock and scan them.
Wow.
Or black, or cut them out on black and put them on white. Whichever way, and scan them and make them all different. So I'm like, I can make this the size of a journal page, a full-size journal page.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I gotta love them 3 a.m. thoughts.
So that 3:00 in the morning got me that. I thought that was great. What are you doing today?
Honestly, I bought it when it first came out and I paid $20 for it. And it really makes me mad when I look at it now and it's like $8, but whatever.
Yeah, this was $9.99. Yeah, I hate when they come out and they're so expensive and then they drop the prices.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't even 6 months later and they dropped the prices. So I'm guessing they weren't as popular. But one of the reasons I'm believing that they're not as popular as what they thought is because it's so small.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller than what you think it is.
Yeah.
Trisha, do you have a Scan and Cut or a Cricut or anything like that? Oh, fun. Yeah, because see, it's a lot smaller than what you think it is.
Oh, yeah, it's tiny.
But I like this. You can use this for just general labels.
Yes.
Which makes it nice.
A whole lot tinier than
you do, Kim?
Do it.
Well, if I make the files, I'll send you a copy of the file. I didn't say that. You didn't hear me do that.
Nope.
Oh, Kim, I will send you some die cuts I make off the die. How's that?
You're not supposed to do that either.
That's a small cricket. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
They're so stupid about that stuff.
I'm sending it in a pre-made pocket that I'm making for her.
It's so stupid the way they do stuff. I mean, come on.
It's part of the decoration.
Yeah, you're a crafter. You know, you're gonna do stuff like that. You're gonna send people things and.
Well, I mean, how many times? Well, how many groups are there? Especially like junk journaling group. Exactly, it's a swap. How many junk journaling groups are there that do die cut swaps? We need to do a die cut swap.
We'll do it. We just can't do no swaps right now.
I know.
Wait, why can't you?
Because of the mail and all that. Yeah, that drives me bananas. I just want this to get over and gone.
Me too. I've got ladies in the other group boo-hooing too because they love doing swaps.
Oh yeah.
And man, you know, it's like part of their monthly thing, and when you get used to doing them all the time, you know.
Well, and honestly, there's some people you have to realize, you know, depending on people's ages and stuff and I mean, I'm not saying just older people.
Right.
I'm talking about people across in general. There's some people that the only interaction they get are in our groups.
Right.
You know,
and you can definitely tell which ones they are too, because they have more of a one-on-one with us, more contact with us than anybody else.
Yeah.
So, but I think this is going to work out good.
Yeah, the video seems like it's going really good. Oh, if there's a doily, I see a doily. I just had to go buy a bunch more.
Man, I love them when you can coffee dye them and they come out so pretty and they're not all torn.
Yeah.
It's hard to do them like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, you know, if you buy the higher quality ones, but they cost a lot more. Right. I was looking at a place the other day and they have the higher quality ones that are more like the doilies you use for place settings, not like the type you get at Dollar Tree or whatever.
Right.
And you resemble that remark. Well, you got Claire, Kim. But I'm like that. My husband works the hours he works 10-hour days.
Yeah, my husband does too.
So when he comes home, I mean, well, and first of all, he has to be to work at 5 in the morning. He goes to work. So, you know, he's up really early and he, you know, it's 4:30 before he comes home and you know, he eats dinner and sits around a little bit and by 8 o'clock he's ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, so you get a lot of alone time. It sort of gets.
But you have 4 kids.
I have 4 kids to drive me crazy, but then again, I really don't have 4 kids. I have 4 teenagers who want nothing to do with me.
Aww.
Okay, with the exception, but I mean. Oh, cool, Trisha. Well, yeah, because like Kim, you go to work and then you pretty much like come home and sit back and relax, don't you? I mean, or well, maybe not relax, but or maybe not sit back. I guess
she watches your stream and falls asleep.
She falls asleep watching my stream. No, I put her to sleep. I'm just teasing. She knows that. You know, honestly, this is no joke. I can be wide awake and I can't go to sleep, and I'm like, oh, I lay down, I get back up. I lay down, I get back up. Can't sleep at all or anything. I put YouTube on and I'm gone. Dead asleep.
That's not good.
I know. My husband's like, you fall asleep every time you turn that on. I'm like, I know. It's worse than an alarm. Yeah, it's like sleeping pills for me or something. I don't know. I think because I get to focus on what they're doing.
Right.
And I'm one of those people that my mind runs 24/7. I have a hyperactive brain. If my body could keep up with it, I wouldn't be the size that I am. But my body doesn't want to keep up with me like that.
I totally understand. I've got a body that's the same way. I'm
like, geez. But my brain goes 24/7. Well, when I watch YouTube, I focus on those, whatever the video is. I'm focusing on that. And I think because I focus, my brain settles down on one thing and it's like, whoa, time to quit, time to quit. So I go to sleep. I'm excited about Wednesday, which is tomorrow.
Yep.
I think it'll be fun.
I can't watch it after a minute asleep.
Does everybody have their magazine or their journal or whatever they're going to use?
Oh, yes, I got mine.
I found my magazine I'm using. And I love it.
Have to get all the stuff ready. We're going to go through every little step, like cutting it out, deciding what kind to make, Yes?
Yep, sounds great to me.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much everybody knows.
Nobody knows anything but us.
What is upside down in my...
Trish is in here. Don't say anything. Trish is in here.
What's me? I know
what's upside down in my tape roll? My stickles.
Her whatsels?
My stickles.
I don't know what's.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I know what stickles are.
I didn't have anywhere. I don't have anywhere to keep them besides, and I've only got 6 of them anyway. So, and if they're in the drawer, I don't use them, so I just stick them there, and yeah. So that's what it is, Kim.
I thought so.
Yeah, but that's really good keeping them upside down too, because they are horrid if you don't.
Yes.
Them and liquid pearls are horrid if you don't keep them upside down.
Right. Well, I guess I don't have none of them. I want to get some, but I haven't got none yet.
Oh.
You can tell my personality. All of my paintbrushes are in a water bottle, but I cut the top off.
Yeah, she cuts the top off a water bottle and puts her paintbrushes in it.
I mean, they're paintbrushes. They end up staining whatever they're in anyways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like stickles too. It seems like I only buy them at Tuesday morning because I'll only pay 99 cents for them. So only the colors that I have seen at Tuesday morning are here.
Yep. You gotta love Tuesday morning.
What's Tuesday morning?
Oh, you didn't go to Tuesday morning with us, did you?
No.
You don't know what Tuesday morning is? Oh.
You haven't went to Tuesday morning with me.
We're 5 below.
I can't take her to the crafty places, then I lose my budget because she wants everything.
Yes. Uh-oh. She flashed off there for a minute. There we go.
We love art supplies of any kind around here.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, I love those purples.
We like Catherine number 2.
Yes, look at these on my flowers. I turned it over. It's all purples on the back.
Oh, is it
I cut that out and I seen that, so I was like, well, I'll lose that part of the page. But then I turned it over and it's like all purples and violets. It's so pretty.
Pretty purples.
I don't know if Kim's seen or not. I think Kim was here. Patricia, I actually found this magazine. It's called Prairie Moon Nursery. Mm-hmm. And they're, let me see if they have a website. Oh, yeah. Don't show my address. Yeah, it's just prairiemoon.com. And you can order a catalog and stuff. And they've got...
What are we talking about? You've done swaps with everybody here. They know you're
tons of... I mean, the pictures in here are amazing. And in the front, they've got all these little circles that have the names of them on it, which is so cool. And then there's all these little rectangles.
How old is that magazine?
This was 2019, so
but a little old.
No. I have a newer one, which is why I was getting rid of my old one. That's why this is in my old pile, because I still have a 2020, and they do one in the spring and one in the fall.
Oh goodness! All right, now I'm going to get on their mailing list then. I like that.
But they do. If you're ever doing flowers or anything, they have really good prices too, and you can order them. Like the seed packets for some of it are like $2.50 for a packet. up to, you can buy like an ounce of seed for like $4.
Oh, wow.
And then, and then this is just one of them. And then in the early spring, they send out, you can actually buy like the plants actually in the tray. Like this is if you want a complete butterfly and hummingbird garden. And it includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It includes 24 plants that are just for hummingbirds and butterflies.
Bless you.
Thank you.
For $129, which seems like a lot, but 24 plants. If you pay $3 a piece, you're talking 75. I mean, you pay what, $5.98 for, and these are all perennials, so they come back every year. Yeah. And if you buy perennials, you'll pay $5, $6, $7 for them a piece.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes more. And that's the higher price. You can get smaller batches. You don't have to get like that large. You can get, I think, down to like 6 plants at a time.
Oh, is Catherine not here? Darn. Who's gonna have a page for Catherine now?
So you'll have to show us what kind of tags you made in the group, Trish. What are you working on? Kim, are you still working on cards? How many cards have you made now? I know you've made a bunch.
About 80 or so.
80? Are you serious?
What kind of magazine do you recommend for tomorrow? This is Trish.
Any kind you want to? I'll show you mine though, if I can find it now. Where did I put?
I don't know where you put it. I'm surprised you haven't done those yet, because I think those would be really awesome.
This came from like my mom. She gets free magazines. When she goes to the library, they'll give her free magazines when they're getting rid of them because she knows the librarian. So I'm going to get rid of this real fast. Oh, bring it. There, you can see a little bit better. Oh, that added a lot. But it's an Oprah magazine, and I like it because like the front cover opens into like a full page layout, and there's like multiple pages that fold out. Oh, do you? Yeah, there's a ton that fold out into full page layouts, which I sort of think would be really cool. So that's why I grabbed those, because I just thought I would like that kind. So that's what I'm using. But any kind of magazine, any kind of catalog. I know Penny's going to be using
a journal.
Yes, a journal, a blank journal. I went blank.
Like the journal.
No.
Yes, I had a young lady that sent me a blank journal, and she has just been itching for me to use it. So I'm gonna use it on our for our pages, for our thing.
Woo.
Yep, so you need that, and oh really, they just started showing up at your house? That's funny, Trisha. Well, don't complain. And so yeah, and you don't have to really have any certain supply. Just your junk journaling supplies is what you'll need.
Yep.
You may want to have a little tea dyed or coffee dyed paper. If you don't have any, I mean, I would make sure I had some of that. But I mean, to me, that's like a standard junk journal supply.
Yeah, just your standard stuff. That's all we need.
But you really don't even have to have that if you have like digitals or scrapbook paper.
Yes.
Or anything like that. Maybe somebody bought you a subscription to them and you just didn't realize it.
I wish somebody would do that to me with like Michael's.
Or they give away subscriptions now too. You do certain things and you get free subscriptions. So
Well, I know, like, is it Better Homes and Garden magazine? You get, like, if you buy, like, a toaster or a mixer or something like that, they come with little cards where you get a year's free subscription in it.
Yep.
Because I know I had bought a mixer and I had bought something not very before then, like, I don't know, whatever it was, a toaster or whatever. I don't know what it was. Because my, you know, things get old and you hold on to them as long as you can, and it seems like everything goes at once.
Whoa. Mom, what Trish said. That's a lot of paper.
For $36? Is that $36?
For 36% off, maybe?
How many reams is coming, or is it just in individual sheets, Trisha? Did you see that, Penny? She's got a case of 2,400 paper coming from Sam's for $36. I think it's supposed to be $36.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Hey, have you ever made one like this? This size?
Oh yes, the little, like, almost like the half zines.
Yeah, you
10 ream.
You take the pages and you fold them in.
Yeah, and it thickens your pages.
Yeah, but you have to tear some out, you know. But you just keep keep some, and then you toss the other ones.
Nice. That would stiffen it up too a lot.
Well, I mean,
that's the only thing Yeah.
And nice. It smells good.
Oh, that's what I went through my magazine. I'm like, I probably need to.
Oh, you need to see if you can find a Scratches Sniff cologne one.
Oh, but you know, this is no joke. I'm going to be doing a video. I don't know if it'll be this. Maybe I'll save that for Friday. And it is how to have, it's a scented tag to put in your journal. So you can, like, scent your journal however, you know, if you like vanilla, or, you know, if you're doing a floral one, you could do floral.
See, eternity. That's what it smells like, is eternity.
Oh, wow. You know, those are always good, but I like those, but there's always the one that gives me a headache.
Yes.
It's like, there's always that one.
And I'm so sorry if there's somebody in here that likes it, but I cannot handle it. It's sunflower.
Yeah,
I think it's called sunflowers. It is so strong and just it just knocks the breath out of me.
I don't like. Well, that's because it's made for, like, the younger generation, and they tend to. I mean, like, if you walk to Walmart or anywhere like that, any kind of store, and you're in and you walk, it seems like they just, like, bathe in their cologne. It's like they bathe in their cologne or their perfume. I mean, even the girls. I mean, you walk by them and you can smell them 4 aisles over.
Yep.
And it's like, why do you use them? It's not necessary to use that much.
But what do we know?
Well, when Trish,
you smell like tea and coffee.
When that paper comes in, we won't see Trish for weeks. She'll be tea dying and coffee dying for weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot of paper.
Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. I was telling my husband about that last night. I didn't realize you could get a Sam's membership online and order online and all that. I didn't know that. I thought, because my problem is that Sam's is so far away from me that by the time I drive, the money that I would save, I've spent in gas.
Right.
Because, well, you know, it's never just gas, because you're going to run into a Tuesday Mornings or a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby or a Dollar Tree that you've never been to. And then there's going out to eat. And, it's free delivery too. Nice. You know, so that, you know, trip to save that $20 on paper ends up costing you like $150.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, and I sent everybody's Ranger stuff. It's in the mail.
Yay!
It'll be on its way, and then you'll know. Well, I don't know if you'll notice or not. I can't remember if the price of the postage shipped out or not or whatever. But I know because I was in the process of getting goodies together to send to everybody, all of my little admin people and my little moddy people. You eat every day. I'm not that mean. I bought her craft supplies.
I have sketchbook in front of me.
But I was gonna send it out or whatever. So I put it in with your Ranger stuff, the ones that bought Ranger. I put it in there, your stuff that I was gonna send. I stuffed in there, and then I just subtracted part of your shipping off. So you didn't pay, you weren't paying for the amount that I was shipping to.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you get lots of goodies.
Yay!
I'm not telling
I
what
like
it is.
goodies. I like goodies.
Wait, I don't need. Tim Holtz watch party was cool.
Yes, Kim. I love Tim Holtz. I mean, seriously, no joke. I am in awe of him. I just watch him and I watch his hands and I'm just awestruck.
Yeah, he's got pretty hands.
Well, it's what he does.
She does ship from her house.
Yes, Trisha, I ship from my house. Although I have a not so nice postal person. So if it doesn't fit in my mailbox, I put all my shipping and everything on my packages and then drop it off to the post office. But yeah, this time I actually shipped from my house. Like through PayPal, because even Etsy lets you do your shipping yourself.
And we have no dogs or cats, so you won't get allergies.
Yes, I have no dogs and cats or anything like that.
Wish.
So she wishes. I don't have dogs or cats. I have kids everywhere.
Goats.
Penny knows how that is, don't you?
Yep.
Somebody's like, "Oh, you need a dog." I'm like, "Or to feed a dog, you have a cost to feed 4 kids that are all teenagers at the same time."
Okay, yeah, but like a little bicycle running around.
And all home together.
Which the 2 boys could, they could be locked in a closet together and you wouldn't hear a sound. That's just they're boys.
Well,
my girls. Oh wow.
You don't get wrong. How expensive is for the equipment? What equipment that she films with, or that you make stuff with? Oh hey look! It's got the exact same brush you do.
Or Trisha, are you talking about that I ship with? No, she's got a little bitty one. Oh, mine's bigger.
Yours is bigger. Oops.
Yeah, Trisha, are you talking about that I used to ship? If you're talking about what I used to ship, I went and bought. I didn't buy it like from Walmart. I actually ordered it online. A high dollar. It's not one high dollar. I mean, it was high dollar compared to Walmart's because Walmart's is.
You have to get scale. She has a scale.
I bought a kitchen scale that weighs up to 11 pounds. If something's bigger than 11 pounds,
you don't need to be shipping it.
I found if you're going to ship it, you're better off to ship it like UPS or FedEx because the post office, if it can't fit in a flat rate box. So I just got a kitchen scale, but I got a more expensive. I didn't get like a $200 scale or anything like that. I think I paid like around $40 for my scale, just because I wanted one that was closer to what the post office does. And mine weighs in ounces and pounds. And mine does grams and milliliters and all that crazy jazz too. But it's like a high grade. And then I weigh my packages, and then most of your shipping goes according to ounce. You know, so you pay one price for 2 ounce. Then it doesn't matter how much it weighs, if it's between 2 or 3 ounces. If it's, 2.9 ounces, it still charges as 2. But when it goes to 3, then you pay for, the 3 ounce. So if I weigh something and it's like 2.85 or 2.9, I go ahead and mark the 3 ounce, because by the time you add the shipping tape on it and all of that, it's probably going to go a little over. And that's just how I do it. And I ship, through PayPal and Etsy. But you can buy the scales and stuff for the post office. The problem I don't like with any of those is because you have to pay like $4 or $5 a month in order to do that, on top of what your shipping is. Plus you have to buy their scale and all their, like if you do stamps.com or whatever, you have to buy their certain paper to print your postage on and all that. And I just don't see the sense. Postage is expensive enough just paying for postage without adding all the extra.
I mean, you did have a lot of those when you did.
Excuse me. That inking looks so good on there, Penny.
Thank you.
You should come to my house and do all my inking for me.
No. Or maybe we can trade off. Elena can help me with the techie stuff.
There you go. I'll send her with a whole bunch of uninked items, and you can just ink them and send her and the items back in a box when you get done.
Well, just shipping me away. I see how it is.
She might weigh a little more than 11 pounds, though.
Uh-oh. You might have to stick her in one of them, what is it, where it's, God, it don't matter the weight, it ships for the same price.
A flat rate. Flat rate.
A flat rate. There you go.
A fat rate shipping box.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, flat, not fat.
I'm the exact opposite of flat.
Okay, Trisha, depending on where you're shipping, like if you ship through PayPal or through, eBay or Etsy, any of those places, or even if you go to USPS, you can buy postage there.
Honey, I love that brush. Oh, wait.
And even if you go to the postal service site and do like the click and print and ship or whatever it is, it pulls down as a PDF. Your file does, and then you just print it out on regular paper and then tape it on. You don't have to have any specialty paper. You just pull the PDF file down and print it. Which makes it really, really nice. Well, Penny, what do you think? Working okay?
Yeah, it seems to be fine. Definitely calmed my nerves about doing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, was you worried about it?
Well, just because, I hadn't done it like this before, so it's
just
something.
Getting it set up.
Yeah, so it's just something new, and so it had me kind of a little bit nervous. I'll tell you what, after doing them this past weekend on the Facebook, I kind of got rid of the other nervousness, so that worked out good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. They're a whole lot easier than what you think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. I'm a talker, so it works for me. Oh, you're welcome, Trisha. If you ever have any questions, just ask. I'm a chatty Kathy.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm a chatty Dorothy.
Chatty Dorothy. I understand.
I'm a giggly Vivian.
Oh, she's a giggly Vivian, she said. She's so silly.
Aww. She sounds like
who else is here besides Trish and Kim? Because there's like 6 people.
Well, on your phone. Well,
we got lurkers.
I know.
Well, we got Penny herself.
I bet my mom's on here. My mom's probably one of them.
Hi, Mom.
If she was on YouTube and it popped up, she will be on here.
She's got your notifications on, so she sees it.
Oh yeah, she's got notifications on, so she sees it. It pops up on her phone. We did turn that on for her.
At least something.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll do good. Have we posted anything more in the group about it?
No, I was thinking we could tonight. Sort of an intro, and then tomorrow just like all day long sort of keep popping things up.
Yeah.
I bumped the little, intro video thing. Which I thought was a good way to announce. I thought it was pretty cute.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did an excellent job on that.
I didn't know how to do that, so my son taught me to do it. My son taught me to do it. He's 16. He's like, well, this is how you do this. I'm like, okay.
And our kids know all that technology. That's awesome.
Well, somebody has to. I don't.
Yeah, when my youngest lived at home, she's real techie, and she did a lot of that stuff for me. But when she moved out, I lost all that. So.
Oh.
You lost your investment. Those 18 years raising them ones.
Yeah. They get old enough and think they know everything, and they're gone.
Yep. Apparently that starts before 14.
Yes, it does. It just gets hard.
Did you get them?
They just keep getting smarter, though, and the next thing you know, they're a millennial.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a boomer.
Well, my oldest teases my husband all the time, and he's like, come on, boomer. Come on, boomer. My husband's like, I'm not showing boomer. He's going to know what a boomer is here in a minute.
Yeah. He's going to boom you.
Yep.
Oh, how funny. See, I actually like this better because I don't have to have the camera sitting on top of me.
Oh, I like it because you have lots of room to work.
Yes.
Makes a big difference.
See, and originally, that's when she said something about it. I didn't realize that I could back it up off of me and that it would be okay. So when I did it, when she said that, I was like, oh, cool, that's great.
Yeah, and you can see a lot more of your table to see what you're doing, too.
Right. Well, yeah, see, because I don't have to look in my I don't have to look at the video because it's on the screen if I want to look at it.
Yeah.
So it's
and you get used to like a little bit of a delay, but not really a whole lot to where you really notice.
Yeah. Yeah, I tore his tail off. How rude. Poor little butterfly.
I always cut their antlers off. I think was it
Antennas.
Trish or antenna? Antlers.
Why would you say why?
Oh.
Hey, they have antenna. They have antlers and tails.
They have
okay, Trisha. I know my hubby's about ready to walk through the door any minute too. So
I gotta go.
Trisha's husband's home.
Catherine was here.
Uh oh, Penny's gone.
Oh, everybody's gone.
I don't know if she's gone or if she's still there. Just her picture's gone.
I wish Catherine was here at this point. Catherine now. Yes, maybe. I should go meet her. Oh, sorry.
Oh, there's Georgia. Oh, she's back.
Are you there?
Yep. Did you get a phone call? I always couldn't stand when I would. Yep, I'm here. We're here. I think everybody's I'm so sorry about that, Georgia. That is so hard when your kids are sick. I don't care how old they are. I think it's still hard. Whoa, she's all wonky. Oh, she's gone again. Oh, Penny's husband called. I thought that might be what it is. Sometimes when you get calls, if you're trying to videotape, it goes all crazy. I know I have to be getting off soon because my husband's home. I gotta go feed him. I don't know why he expects to be fed. And she's back. Oh, are you going to, Kim? Okay. We'll just go ahead, I guess, and let go for now. Remember, we will be live tomorrow.
Okay. 7:30 Central Time.
7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. We will be here because everybody's leaving to go do dinner and husbands and kids and all that other crazy stuff. So yeah,
Exactly.
8:30 tomorrow. We will be live. We'll make sure we just throw it up in the group to remind everybody. And I will talk to you guys all later.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks,
all right,
Penny.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.